So hello everyone, Janine from Passion Infused Life with the Stagebergs, where we talk all about the importance of what we're putting into and onto our bodies as well as into our minds. If you're new here, welcome. If you like this video, make sure to give us a like here. And we'd love for you to stick around and subscribe. So you can subscribe right here. And what we're talking about today is the importance of getting our mind right. Because we can make all of these changes, and you've seen the physical changes that have taken place for me. But what isn't so obvious or apparent has been the mental changes that I have made. And so I'm going to share with you the top 3 things that you need to be doing to get your mind right as you kind of go through this keto journey, okay? So the first thing is identifying why, your why. Why are you doing this? And what is driving you? So for me, I wanted more energy with my family. I also wanted to be in optimal health. I'd rather spend time and energy to prevent disease than to, after the fact, start working on why I'm sick and spending money on, co-pays and premiums and deductibles. So that is a huge why for me. And lastly, just that mental clarity and focus. I want to be able to maximize the gifts that God has given me. And I'm not able to do that if I'm walking around in a fog exhausted. So again, as you can tell, my why is super powerful and it's all encompassing in my life. So I would highly, highly encourage you to sit down, get some quiet time, and just jot down like your top 20 things that you want for yourself. Top 20 things that you want for your life, and really narrow it down and figure out the ones that you feel the most passionate about. So number 2 that goes along with your why, that helps you kind of identify your why, is figuring out how you want to feel. Now that may seem really silly, but in this world, specifically the world that I have kind of grown my professional career in, we're always being given a goal, and that goal then has been maybe to grow by 20% or increase productivity by 15% quarter over quarter. Lulu, are you eating my blueberries? Go on, Lulu. But then you get to that goal and you don't necessarily know, or you don't necessarily feel the way that you thought you would feel once you achieved it. And that was something that was really disturbing to me, that I just kept getting to this place where I'm, on paper, I'm achieving all these crazy things, but I just didn't feel like I thought I would feel when I accomplished those things. And then by the time I achieved it, I was already into maybe the next quarter. And so I wasn't even spending time or allowing myself enough time to celebrate my victories. And not to mention those victories that I would be celebrating were kind of cultural norms or work norms. They weren't necessarily my priorities or set by me. Rather, it was, those were kind of instilled values and from corporate America, and my values were changing. And that's another kind of red alert for me was, oh my gosh, are the things that I value truly in alignment with how I'm spending the majority of my time? Now, I know that's a big one, guys, and especially us moms, we can really lose ourselves through parenthood. And so I would highly, highly encourage you to grab the book, The Desire Map. I'll link it in the comments below, because it really helps kind of get to the root of the matter and help you identify how it is you want to feel. So I want to feel passionate. I want to feel empowered. I want to feel free and light. And I also want to feel influence. So those are my keywords. So, and the last thing that I would highly, highly encourage you to do is celebrate your victories. Because if we're not celebrating, we're we're not going to stick with it. So what goes along with that is I encourage you to throw out the scale. I've talked about this before. The scale does not measure body fat. It doesn't measure your lean muscle mass. If anything, do like the bod pod or a DEXA scan, and that is going to break down truly your body composition. If you haven't or aren't doing that and you're weighing yourself with a typical or traditional scale, you're going to set yourself back. So do not do that to yourself, because mentally it is just not good for you. And then the bonus would be, I started doing this manifestation journal. So your subconscious doesn't necessarily know that the things that you're writing or that you want to manifest in the future, that those didn't really happen, right? And so if you're writing down the things that you want to happen as if you're writing to yourself in the future, that really is impactful mentally. And it can really make a difference in terms of how you're kind of going through this journey and the power and success that you feel as you're kind of navigating. So, like I said, if you are doing those 3 things, you're not only getting your mind right, but then you're doing the right things in the keto lifestyle that are truly going to give you not only a quick fix, but success that is long lasting, that's a lifestyle, and that feels good, whether that is physically and or mentally. So thank you all for watching. Again, subscribe here and comment below. Are you using any different techniques? What do you do to keep your mind right? Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.